Hi, this is Carolyn James from Holistic Campus, and today I am talking with Andrea Kukulka. And Andrea is a healing medium, a Reiki master and teacher, and a channel. Hello, Andrea.
Hi, Carolyn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, my dear?
Oh, great. It's a new year. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, I know. Waiting for the blizzard, too.
Oh, hush.
So tell us, I've known you for a while, and I've known you to be a healing medium. Let's start there. What does that mean to you?
Well, to me, I find healing is in all my work. What really brought me out into the public's eye was the medium part. But because I've been a healer and in the Reiki world for almost 25 years, I had to include that when I created my first website and when I hung my shingle, when I opened up, oh, there's my kid.
Oh, we got a visitor.
When I opened up my shop, I called myself Healing Medium for that very reason, because as much as people want to connect to their loved ones that have passed on and higher, I have to talk about the healing. Yes. And so much healing done in that. So yeah, I gave myself that title.
Oh, perfect. And then, so you do long distance Reiki as well.
I do.
And then the mediumship, really, I would think that's very comforting for people to talk to grandma that died 20 years ago, as we talked about.
It really is. You know, it's something that I took for granted because I could always talk to my grandmother and grandfather from the other side. But once I realized what was happening to my friends, once I would bring their past loved ones through, I realized how healing that is too. Yeah, and it's really important.
Oh, very important. And then the channel part of it all. I know that you channel all that is, as you say.
All that is. We call them Great Spirit. That's how they introduced themselves to us, was I am Great Spirit. So then there were a lot more questions that I asked them. Well, are you Great Spirit in the way that I know of Great Spirit to be through the American Indians? Yes. Are you Great Spirit through this, through that? Yes, yes, yes. We are all that is. Oh. Which blew my mind. Totally blew my mind. The first time they introduced themselves was through a table tipping sitting.
Oh.
I don't think I ever told you that before. Mm. Yeah. So I used to lead a meditation group every Tuesday nights, and I would teach meditation and such. And I found that my guided meditations were becoming more channeling. Mm. And Great Spirit was coming through every week. And anything that they had to say to the people sitting before them, they spoke freely.
Oh. And it's collective. It's a collective, isn't it?
Yes. Okay. So Great Spirit is a collective of many singular entities and groups. Mm. So Jesus Christ is a part of Great Spirit. The archangels are a part of Great Spirit. Sometimes they'll come through one at a time. They don't always identify who they are. I might know who they are, and I'll have to have, so I have like a background conversation with them. There's the words that are coming out that they want you to hear. And I'm having my background conversation with them, saying, you need to tell them who you are. They're not going to believe this. You need to tell them who you are. And one time I literally argued with Jesus Christ for 5 minutes. They have to know this is you. So at the very end of everything he had to say, he finally said, I am Jesus Christ. And I was like, oh, thank you. Back of my head, I'm giving him a high five.
And all this is going on, and you're thinking, okay, I really got to pay attention to this now.
Yeah, well, quite often, I don't know what I'm saying. I'll have to record it so that I have an idea of what is being said. Right. Yeah. And I also do this with my 2 partners. We do group settings. Yeah. We channel Great Spirit. So, okay, to go back to who's part of Great Spirit, God is a member of Great Spirit. The Galactic Federation is a member of Great Spirit. the ones that hold the Akashic records, they are a part of Great Spirit. So there's all this information. When I can get up there and grab all that information, whatever it is you might need, it is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
And then they're giving, you're receiving what it is the person or group needs to hear. And that's
In front of, yeah.
Oh.
If you're in front of me, see, this is what happens quite often in a group setting. Someone will come with someone else. They'll say, oh, you need to hear this. So they bring someone else. And in their minds, as this is going on, they're thinking, oh, this is exactly what she needed to hear. Or this is exactly for you. And we have to remind them, you're in this room too. For you too. So if you're hearing it, it's for you.
It's for you. Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
Just one other thing, Andrea. So this has been going on for a very long time for you. You started as a really young child, didn't you?
I did. Well, back when I was little, back in the 70s.
Me too, 70s, 60s.
I was told that this wasn't real.
Yeah.
So I squashed it. You know, Dad said, oh, that's not real. So I pushed it down for as long as I could. And in my 20s, it reared up so high, so fast, and so profoundly, I went running to take my first class, my first metaphysical class. And that was before the internet. That was when, you don't find stuff unless you're supposed to find it. And I found it.
Oh, yeah.
I teach those classes. I teach them in my way, and I teach them with the higher vibration that the whole planet has experienced lately. And it's, I just felt that I had learned so much that it's time to pass that torch. So all that stuff that I learned when I was a kid that said no, 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 and then all that stuff that I learned in my 20s that said yes, 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 it's all such a major part of what other people go through too. So who am I to keep it to myself?
Who are you is right. I agree. I'm glad you let it go. So I know you and I are going to do a little channeling session in a minute, but is there anything else you wanted to share with everybody?
Just that I truly, truly believe that every single person is connected. Mm-hmm. You and I were connected long before we ever met. Yeah. People, complete strangers, we are all connected. As we all touch the same earth, we all walk on the same earth, we are connected through each blade of grass, through each mountain, through each drop in the mighty oceans. We are all connected. If you do well, I do well. If you're suffering, I'm suffering. Therefore, I'm going to help you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I believe that down to my toes.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, my dear. We'll talk again soon.
Okay.
Mwah.
Shoes off. Mwah.